Republican Party is engaged in a group decision that they are trying to change what the United States is, right? I mean, if you want to support the idea of America as a democracy, we are a multiracial, pluralistic society with lots of different kinds of people and economic freedom and all of the other civil society things that support us being a big, complex society. It's really hard to have, for centuries, a pluralistic, egalitarian democracy. There are very few of these in the history of the world. And if you don't want that, if you don't want everybody to have a say, for us to decide what we're going to do based on democratically held, free and fair elections, then you have a party here. I mean, when Trump used violence and fraud and intimidation to try to throw out election results and stay in power anyway, the response of the Republican Party was not to be horrified. For the most part, the response of the elected and leading Republican Party was to figure out how they could help him get away with it. And McConnell, this brief and shining moment where he orchestrated the acquittal of Trump in the Senate so that Trump would not be banned from holding federal office ever again, because he said, the courts will take care of it. And then all the justices who he orchestrated getting onto the court said, no, we are not going to take care of it. And now McConnell.
And we're going to make sure that Judge Chutkan's, we're going to make sure that no court can take
the courts will not save us here. The only thing that will save us here is if what I believe is the pro-democracy supermajority in this country decides we're not only going to stand up for democracy in the abstract by saying nice things about it, we're actually going to use our democracy to stop this iteration of the Republican Party from getting rid of it. The Republicans have to not be counted on to sort of do this themselves. We can all see what's happening in the Republican Party now. There was a primary, didn't work out to oust Donald Trump. There was a chance for leaders like Mitch McConnell to literally have Donald Trump barred from ever holding federal office again. They didn't do it. We saw Republicans on the courts who have lifetime tenure and are therefore protected from the kinds of blowback that other politicians might be worried about, nevertheless get in line behind their partisan patrons. The Republican Party will not save us here. We cannot wait for the Republican Party to wake up. Nothing is going to happen inside the Republican Party other than efforts to get Donald Trump what he wants, which is to get rid of our form of government. The only way the country gets saved is if Republicans are blocked by the democratic process because Democrats win instead. That's the only thing left to us.